All right, guys, I'm going to try my best to show you guys what I got here. This is 2025 here at Plant Daddy Express. Got some new plants, new varieties, new things. And so right now I haven't been open at all. The weather's pretty nice right now. I imagine it's going to get a lot colder, but I'm just going to kind of walk around, show you guys what I've got. And so hopefully you guys are excited. Just know that I'm getting a whole bunch more plants, and I've got to plant a whole bunch more plants. Here in a second, I'm gonna put a clip of some grasses and some other trees and stuff that I have to bring over here still. But let's get right into this. These are the additional trees that I'm going to be adding to the sales area. Some real tall ones there. I got some liriope ornamental grasses. There's Carl Forester, Shenandoah, porcupine. These are all gigantus grasses, Gigantus miscanthus. More liriope. That one dies back, so I think they should all survive. And then a whole bunch of milkweed, some blue fescues, more Shenandoah, more morning light, and then a couple hydrangeas there. So right here I've got some azaleas. All of these should flower pretty much. A couple of them are looking a little rougher right in the center there, but I've got some red yarrows, firefly red pop, showed you that in another video. I've got two types of bee balm. So I've got like a rose color. I think that means that it's like red, like a reddish pink. And then I've got some grape gumball. So of course a purple. Got a semi going by. Got some yarrows there. Blackbeard penstemon, bee balm. These right here are smoke bushes. Pinky winky hydrangeas. Heritage river birch right there. That's a 3-stem tree. Got another one over there. Over here, if you guys want some edible berry producing plants and stuff like that, I've got raspberries of all different colors, gooseberries right there, strawberries, more strawberries, blackberries. I got some jostaberries looking really healthy, leafing out. Check out all that new growth on the raspberries. These should do a heck of a lot better than what they did last year, being that they're growing right away from spring and not being fresh transplants. But I don't know, they all produce berries throughout the year, last year for the most part. Over here I've got some blueberries which have tons of really nice buds on them. These are Duke blueberries. Of course, right on the back side here, or I guess the front side, would be some junipers. I've got a few different types of grapes. These ones right here, actually I don't know what those are. These are Concord, and then a couple different varieties there. Some more Concord, some blueberries. Dappled willows, which will be a really nice pink. Bridal wreath spirea in I guess 3-gallon sizes and one. Some lilacs. I've got some autumn joy sedum. These are all arbovitas growing out. Over here I've got some Weigelia spirea, another pinky winky hydrangea. I got barberries, more Weigelias, and these are June snowballs, viburnums. Sorry guys, but I'm not going to be able to make a really nice video with all the different pictures and stuff. You guys are just going to have to come here, look at the bench cards. Hopefully the bench cards are set up very soon. And so like these, those, I've got bench cards for. I got a bench card for these. These are all garden phlox. So I'm going to show you up close what these are looking like. Last year they didn't do too much. Some of them did flower, but now every one of these has some nice new growth. They've had a year of some growing and stuff. So this spring they should really shoot up. I believe these are white ones. Yes, they are. And these are early spring blooming variety. Over here we've got some Firelight Tidbit hydrangeas and some Velveteeny smoke bushes. I just posted this. It's a Snowphosome Weeping Cherry loaded with white buds. This right here is kind of the extra section, but if you're a hunter or whatever, you can plant these eastern cedars. I got some small ones, and then some hemlocks and some pines and stuff that I just planted today. And then these are actually all limelight hydrangeas. So I got a few big ones that I'm gonna pot into some bigger pots. And more hydrangeas and potentillas and spireas. These are all clematis. You can see the buds. There's a whole bunch of them, different colors. A bunch of them have tags still. Some of the tags have fallen out, so you might have to wait a little bit on some of the ones that aren't tagged. And I don't really plan on getting any more clematis unless a ton of people are asking for them. Barberry, spirea, blueberries, viburnum. These are spireas. I've got 4 dappled willow trees right here. I just repotted these. I ripped the bottoms of the roots off, basically repotted them all the way up to the top, restaked every one of them. These hydrangeas right here are white miniatures. I've got some 2 ginkgos and then some Japanese maples. Every one of these survived the winter. Some are looking healthier than others. This right here is a forsythia tree. I've had that for a few years now, so someone take that off my hands. $5 takes it. If you guys are watching this video and you want that hydrangea or that forsythia, $5 will take it. The dappled willows, I think I'm gonna sell those for like 30 or $35 or something like that. I think that sounds good. Chi Chi ginkgo right here. This one looks pretty nice and healthy. You plant that at a slight slant, so then you can fix that. That tree will look amazing. If you got this online, you're looking at a few $100 tree probably. I've seen them, like them things grow like 3 to 5 inches a year. Some of them even grow like 1 or 2 inches a year. You can see the Iberis purity right there. Some snow stations are over there. If you guys like creeping phlox, everyone likes creeping phlox just about. I've got multiple varieties. These are super healthy, green and about to go crazy. Those are blue. These are bright neon pink basically. I've got cat's pajamas nepitas. I've got little spire Russian sage. That's like one of the shortest ones I think that is out there. If you like Russian sage, then get you some. If you don't know what it is, then Google it or look at my posts and stuff, because that one's a super long bloomer. Starts, I believe, like June-ish, maybe July, but then it continues all the way up until fall. Doesn't hardly stop. And now I gotta come back here and show you guys these over here. I've got some Valentine rhubarb. I got 2 of those, some hydrangeas, boxwood, spruces, Alberta spruces. These right here, snow and summer. I've only got a few of these right now. I'm gonna order some more in. Alaska daisies, those things get like 4 foot tall. You'll see that these at a lot of greenhouses. These are Silvermount Artemisia. And then these right here are little gem spruces. These are, I believe, Tardiva hydrangeas. Ground cover junipers, blue rug, back to boxwoods. I already showed you guys these over here. So now we're getting into some more phlox. These are candy stripe, white and pink. I got 4 of these left still, buckthorn or whatever they are. You can see the red stems on these dogwoods. I've got lavenders, burning bushes, penstemon, alliums. I got a new type of allium. Those are really nice. Millennium there, bubble bath, more trees, more clematis. These are lilacs. They're supposed to be reblooming. 9 bark in the thing there. Daylilies, more phlox. Creeping thyme. I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think 7 or 8 types of thyme. So lemon thyme, that one's got a fun tag. You can like smell it and taste it, whatever you want. Birch, cherry. I've got 2 of these right now. I've got 2 weeping Alaskan cedars. I got a Chinese fringe tree. Check out the branching on that. The buds are about to open up. I'm not sure if that's going to flower right away or flower a little bit later on. As you can see, I've got some fencing over these sedums, coral bells. Coral bells, these should all be nice and full this year. Check out the hens and chicks. Nice chick charms there. I sold out of some of those, but coral bells, armerias, penstemon, rose, sedums, dianthus, more sedums. Those right there, the sedums look amazing. Agustaceae, daylilies, my mound there. Check out this giant flower, guys. Look at that. It's absolutely massive. It's a daffodil. I've got some some of those lungworts. And then these over here, Maynite salvias. I got salvias, a few different types right now. Sedums. These are leftover yarrows. They should be selling like crazy because I'm going to be recommending them. Agustaceae, those are going to be like $25. Alliums. These over here are coral bells, astilbe, and then horsetail. Bunch of different hostas on that side, so I'm not sure what the hostas are going to be like. But sun drops, that one's got a good tag. Reliable plant there. Gay feathers. These are all kind of organized. These are all daylilies right here. So I'm gonna hopefully make a daylily video. I already made the video, I just gotta put the pictures on it, and that's sometimes a chore. I potted these and added some dirt to these. These are Annabelle hydrangeas. Annabelle hydrangeas are really nice plants. You can put them in full sun. They're gonna do a little bit better in part shade though, but they might get super tall, super thick, and then they might start to droop over because they're doing so good basically. And then those right there are really nice pink phlox. I'd honestly take those over those, so get them while they're still here. And then I've got some giant salvias. Those things get 3 foot tall. And then over here I got some of the same plants that I already showed you. So that's basically it for the plants. That's a quick rundown of them. And but a lot of these things are still completely dormant, just like these daylilies right here. The mound, I've got to plant some more things on that. And all these things are waking up. I planted some things, but I've got also over here, I've got a climbing rose, and then I've got some really fun trees that I'm pretty excited about to see wake up. And so these are the twisty baby locusts. So that's going to be it for this video. Come here this spring, check out the mound. Everything is going to be growing and waking up like crazy. I'm gonna be open in the next couple days most likely, and then here soon it's gonna be every single day. So follow my Facebook, subscribe to my YouTube, and all that. Thank you for watching, guys.